So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord
Spoony Bard!
whose tamed ones 1,000 and slain the tenfold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it sanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive.
and should the
Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
His name will live on
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me, and I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Ah, yes, fate, our biggest enemy. Meanwhile,
his radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Canovant.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
Oh, I'm back in control. The dead of night. As the story progresses, new weapons and items will become available at the Hideaway's trading post, Karen's Toll, right, it's pronounced Karen, as well as new forging recipes. Okay, so just as...
There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour?
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
Hey, buddy. How's it going? I love Torgal. Good boy, good boy. How do I... Can I go... Could, like, go back to the obelisk. I don't think if I want to go back to the hideout to go get that new equipment. I'm assuming if they told me, then there's probably just new equipment at the hideout. I guess first we could do a little quick roam around this place. Oh, hello. Merchant.
We haven't much, but you're free to look.
It's just a longsword. I already bought this stuff. You can also buy this. This thing, a tattered slip of parchment upon which has been vastly scrawled several bars of music and oh, is this a song?
You need?
I don't have the Gald for it, or not Gald, Guild. This is not a Tales of game.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
Yes, I saved your mummy. Maybe I should go back to the hideout. Or maybe the new stuff at the hideout is the stuff I bought, but they just told me about it now or something? It doesn't hurt to check, though. Should take me to the world map then, right? Get back to the hideaway really quick. Barely any loading screens. You'll love to see it, by the way. Power of the PS5. Yet again.
Look what the curl dragged in. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Okay, yeah, you already... Okay, so you already, I already got your new stuff. The game just told me about it, like, after I already did it. But everything I have is, like, the new equipment that they were probably talking about.
Hungry, are you?
You know what, chat? Just like my Star Ocean playthrough, I will take a screenshot with this bird. I love chocobos. Back to the Lost Wing. Is that an item I see? No, it's just a person. They were lighting that thing up and I thought it was an item because the items have like the blue glow.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic? And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
The Hanged Man, as in the Arcana.
May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Easiest choice of my
Let's see
career.
if this thing really works.
Gather information from the villagers.
And that's all you can remember.
I already told you. He was gone before any of us could get a good look under that hood of his.
Hey Torgal, how's it going? Love that doggo.
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, hey.
Honored visitor, might I ask that you pray with us for the deliverance of our brothers and sisters from evil?
Yeah, okay. I'm an FF10 fan. I'm a big fan of religious stuff and all that, praying, etc.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Let's go back and see. Bum, bum, bum.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we? Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quinton. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
I guess the following evening.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south, then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Oh, I've been waiting for this, as Akihiko would say. Open sesame. And it's a darn good thing that there's no fall damage and I can just leap from wherever I want.
Nothing down here but dust and cobwebs. Unless you're here to help me get rid of them.
I don't like the sound of cobwebs. They're gonna have a giant spider in this game. They probably will at some point have that as like a boss fight. Can I open this? Hello? Oh, maybe I didn't need to go down these stairs? What is happening? That's the camera mode. We don't need that. Not like a door I have to open?
Nothing down here but dust and cobwebs. Unless you're here to help me get rid of them.